Hi, my name is Anissa Datu. I'm a lawyer at AP Lawyers. And in light of current circumstances where we are self-isolating, we are quarantining because of COVID-19, it's no secret that a lot of people need a parenting plan in place and need an arrangement or a schedule with regards to how they're going to jointly parent their child or how they're going to manage giving the other parent parenting time with the kids. So I want to go over certain elements of a parenting plan, what it is, how it can help you, and also how a lawyer can help you. And basically, a parenting plan, it's a written document. It outlines how parents are going to raise their children after a separation or a divorce or just after a child is born, okay? You may have heard terms such as custody, access, used to refer to parenting arrangements. In a parenting plan, you don't necessarily need to use those terms if you don't want to. It can focus on describing a parenting arrangement such as how decisions for the child or children are going to be made, either jointly, individually, with consultation, for example. So you don't necessarily need to have a custodial arrangement. It also addresses how information will be shared between you and the other parent. It'll also go over when each parent will spend time with the child, so that's schedule. So there's no guessing or last minute arrangements. Hey, can I come pick up the kids today? How other parenting issues are going to be addressed as well, day-to-day decisions, major decisions. My child wants a tattoo. Do I talk to their father about it? I don't know. So things like that. The parenting plan should reflect the interests and needs of the children, okay? It can also help reduce conflict, which I think is pretty evident because it'll set out clear guidelines and expectations between you and the other parent, which is very important. Reducing conflict for kids, it's a no-brainer, very, very important. And also helps kids cope successfully after a separation or divorce if they are subject to that or they have been involved somehow. Okay, the parenting plan is great because there should be enough detail. Hopefully there's enough detail in it that will be useful, and flexibility so that it's realistic. A good element of a parenting plan is also to have some type of dispute resolution section where basically if there is any dispute about any of the terms, you can go down to the dispute resolution section, whether that's there's going to be some element of negotiation or mediation or basically a tiebreaker, if anything, that you guys can frame to what you guys want. And it's important to work with the other parent on it because it's something that needs to be agreed to between both of you. You can't force the other parent to sign or enter into a parenting plan if they don't want to. But it is definitely something that's very helpful. It can be done with lawyers, independent of lawyers. It can be done with the parenting coordinator, with the mediator if they're offering that. But it is definitely something that can be legally binding if entered into properly. It can also address something that's very important, which is child support. It's everything about the kids. So you can actually address child support in a parenting plan without having a full-fledged separation agreement if you really need to, or perhaps if you have a court order or an existing separation agreement that deals with everything, and now you want to deal with just the parenting, or you want an amendment, or you want to change to just that and the child support, okay? Bottom line is that you know your children best. There may be some issues that you may find on a template or a checklist online that may not apply to you. You know your child best. You know what you need. You can be creative. And that's why we love agreements. We love any type of domestic contract because it can really help you stay out of long and expensive litigation that really get the tensions high. It's something that you can craft creatively if your child has any special needs or if there's anything unique that maybe you and the other parent have decided to enter into that you think is best for the children, then that's fine too. So it is something to keep in mind. Parenting plans can be drafted by lawyers. We definitely offer that service. It can also be reviewed by us as well. And we know the proper elements to look for in a parenting plan. We also know obviously how to draft them and to make them as strong as possible for you with as much involvement as possible from you to let us know what you want, because sometimes finding the right words is really hard. We are very hesitant to use templates found online. They are helpful for kind of setting the base of it, but definitely you want to make sure that it is worded properly to avoid any type of conflict that you could foresee with it in the future. And we can help you outline foreseeable issues that could be there. We could help you with wording, terminology, and also just making sure you get all of the correct elements down and how to sign it properly and make it legally enforceable.